169 San Means, we got shots fired 4:15 at Route 91, satellite automatic firearm.
Copy, code red at 169 San Means, you have shots fired.
Freak 209, Adam arriving. Area 15 in front of me. 35 in traffic. In route code. Area 12 in traffic.
179 San Means is coming from upstairs in the Mandalay Bay. Upstairs in Mandalay Bay, halfway up. I see the shots coming from Mandalay Bay. Halfway up.
Control 361 IC. We have multiple 458 breaks. Give me a surge.
We have an active shooter. We have an active shooter inside the whereabouts.
Control Canada 4, send me to the active shooter on Convention Center, please.
Copy.
From that direction.
7, are you going to the 413 or the Collin Convention Center?
413.
Take knowledge. That special event, you're going to have to move.
Control, this is CP, just advising there are people down on stage left.
Okay, now how about 415A coming in? That is an open line with a female saying there's a shooting.
Control, that is correct. Shots fired from Mandalay Bay. There's many people down, stage left. Just be advised.
Control, do we have anyone covering the southwest corner between Mandalay Bay and the venue?
CP, I need eyes. Somebody in the CP, can you tell me where it's coming from?
We're headed from Mandalay Bay.
Somewhere at Mandalay Bay. It's at the intersection. It almost sounds like it's that close.
Arriving unit is coming across from the boulevard, so we're going to be careful. It sounded like an elevated position that they had.
790 arrived. I'm going to form a strike team, Mandalay Bay and the boulevard. I need 5 officers on me.
We have multiple casualties. GSWs at the medical tent. Multiple casualties.
Control, be advised, shots are coming from gate 7. Gate 7. Shots are coming from gate 7.
159 SC, we have a rifle deployed. We're in front of Mandalay Bay. We're trying to see where the shots are coming from. If anyone can advise if they're coming from Mandalay.
It sounds like it's either Mandalay or Luxor. We cannot tell.
Control 3 Mary, we need the boulevard shut down at Russell Road northbound.
Air unit. Is there units that can shut down the boulevard northbound at Russell?
175 Sam, easy. I'll shut it down. I'm coming back that way.
1757.
From Mandalay Bay, it's getting a little bit more faint.
790.
790. 790, control.
Control, Sam, easy.
160 Sam, easy.
160, Sam, easy.
Control 3 Mary, we need the boulevard shut down north and southbound. Russell Road, Flamingo.
Mary 10 en route. We got that.
Control 172 Sam, easy.
172, Sam, easy. Here.
159 is coming from like the 50th or 60th floor north of the Mandalay Bay. It's coming out a window. Control 159 Sam, easy. We're seeing local flashes in the middle of Mandalay Bay on the north side, kind of on the west tower, but towards the center of the casino, like one of the middle floors. So 3 Mary, man, Officer Scott, Mandalay Bay northbound, right outside Route 91 at the south end. Control 179, we got multiple in the medical tent on the east side, multiple GSWs.
Is there a unit down?
3 Mary 14.
3 Mary 14.
I'm inside the Mandalay Bay on the 31st floor. I can hear the automatic fire coming from one floor ahead, one floor above us.
Copy. Is there a unit down?
Repeat, just be advised, it is automatic fire. Fully automatic fire from an elevated position. Take cover.
That is correct. It's fully automatic fire. I'm right below it. Multiple GSWs to the chest, legs, femoral arteries, at the medical tent. At the medical tent, 4A, off of Guile, south of Reno. 751, I see there's a flashing coming up from about a third of the way up, center, tower, Mandalay Bay. East side. Control, we need all units stop coming northbound on Las Vegas Boulevard because he's shooting this way. It's a horrible cover spot.
Okay, all units do not go northbound.
We need some South Central. We need flank this guy.
Control 166, I have a gunshot victim at gate 4 in the leg.
Control, I got one down, gunshot wounds to the leg, Reno and Giles in the intersection. I also have another female, same traffic, she's been shot, looks like in the mouth. Reno, Giles.
Copy.
CP, we need to send medical when you can over to Reno and Giles. Expedited, please.
Okay, they're being advised.
Control 765. Just be advised that we're pinned down on the east side of Las Vegas Boulevard, and we are going to be just north of, we're just north of Mandalay Bay Drive, east of the boulevard. We got about 40 to 50 people. We're pinned against this wall. Right. We're taking gunfire. It's going right over our heads. There's debris coming over our heads. So we're pinned down here with a bunch of civilians.
Control 166. I have a gunshot victim at gate 4. Gunshot to the leg.
Copy.
Okay, we can't worry about victims. We need to stop the shooter before we have more victims. Anybody have eyes on this shooter? About 15-4 on the Mandalay Bay, facing a whole lot. Control 3 way, we're at UMC. We lost a shot. UMC 2.
Can you advise who was shot? Can anyone advise the officer that's been...
167 SC. We have multiple victims shot fired right at the medical tent. We got one shot in the head.
Hey, officers, please stay calm. Just relax. We're trying to get this set up. Okay, just stay calm.
17970. I'm in the medical tent on the east side. We're making tourniquets out of blankets, but I'm running out of blankets here.
Control, see if we can contact Mandalay Bay, have them shut down their elevator so he can't get mobile, and we can take the stairs and block all the stair exit. Control 224, go ahead and start getting all the in-the-box squads rallied to South Central Air Command. Let's make that the CP for now, and we'll update as we go.
Okay, and I'm sorry, where do you want the CP at?
South Central.
Copy.
For copies, all calls already been sent to SWAT.
Control 3, Mary, I got multiple people moving. We're sending them to the church off of Reno.
Wait, medical's been advised for Reno and Giles.
Control 765. Just be advised, we have several drunk civilians that are jumping the gate, trying to run towards gunfire break.
Control 590K, I have a team of 4. We're going to make entry through the shark. We to make a contact to the suspect, see if we can get up to him.
169, we're doing that right now. 32nd floor.
Copy, we're going to make our way to give you support.
Okay, is he still firing? If not, we'll stand by and wait for while rallying 2 of us.
1 Mary 22, I'm route to UNC with a female with a gunshot wound in the head.
One where left of stage with about 100 people and 1 victim.
590K, give me a sergeant from another area command at South Central. Start putting together teams and then sending them to us.
Control 3, Mary, I'll be route UMC. Code 3, I've got a gunshot officer, team number 15280. 1110 means we need to shut down the boulevard. Alpha, we have a bus coming through traffic with a line of fire. Tropicana Boulevard needs to be shut down.
Hang on.
NHP to shut down the 15 for medical and all officers going to the hospital.
751, it's been a while since we've heard any shots. Did anybody have eyes on the shooter?
We have the Mandalay Bay locked down.
720, we have people leaving the concert going westbound, trying to see if they can see the shooter, and they're taking away from us break. We need people to stop them leaving the concert, putting officers in harm's way. Any officers responding need to go to the east side and get people out so they stop coming over the walls.
I'll be any officer en route to that go to the east side.
Control, I got 2 victims at gate 6. Gunshot wounds to the chest and head. I need immediate medical.
Control 765, I need the radio for a minute. Be advised, we are taking fire from a very high floor. We believe it's possibly coming from the Mandalay Bay. Any officer that responds here is going to be in plain sight if he's going on the east side of Mandalay Bay. Every officer that comes up is going to be a target if they're driving on Las Vegas Boulevard because it's coming from the Mandalay Bay on the boulevard side. Break.
Do not go on the boulevard. Do not go on the boulevard.
Control 3 Mary, arriving UFC trauma.
Control 3 Mary 35. I haven't seen any flashes from Mandalay, but if it is coming from Mandalay, there is a strobe light coming from one of those windows on the east side.
Control 361.
361.
Damn, I'm not having radio reception. I need another lieutenant to set up a command post on Las Vegas Boulevard at Tropicana. All units need to start staging so we can come from Tropicana in the Boulevard.
Copy. All units need to stage Boulevard Tropicana.
Control 3 Mary 35. We're getting from civilians saying that there might have been 3 shooters.
Copy.
GC60, we've interviewed multiple people leaving the concert venue that is on the north side of Hacienda, east side of Las Vegas Boulevard, saying that there are multiple people that have been shot or were shooting in this concert venue.
Set up a perimeter, Tropicana and Russell, and lock a good outer perimeter down, as well as evacuating these victims. We need a perimeter now.
Control 656, I'm arriving at Trop in the Boulevard now. I will establish our CP here.
656.
NHP to shut down the I-15 off-ramp to Tropicana, please.
Control 3 Mary 14. I'm in the stairwell on the 32nd floor.
Control 159 SE. You need the radio, please. I'm on the 32nd floor. The room is going to be 135. Break.
Control 3 Mary. All right, UMC trauma, P number 15280, shot with a shoulder wound to the right shoulder. It's going to trauma now.
Hang on.
720, we need to shut down Frank Sinatra as well, release from Mandalay Bay. 17978 to confirm 419 in the medical booth, multiple 419. Unit in Mandalay Bay, talk. Control 17678, we can't worry about the wounded. We're reporting on whether they're hurt or not. We got to contain the threat. There's a 410 vehicle going the wrong way, a white car, that's going down Las Vegas Boulevard towards Mandalay Bay.
It's room 135 on the 32nd floor. I need to SWAT.
Just confirming that is the Mandalay Bay.
Do it.
Just confirming it is the Mandalay Bay, 32nd floor, room 135.
That is affirmed. We have a 4-man element. I went to the very end of the hall.
648 Paul David. I have multiple GSW victims over here on the east side of the building. I'm on Reno, just east of the boulevard, on the east side of this building. I believe it may be a church. I've got numerous gunshot victims. I need medical in here, and I've got a 5-man team to provide cover.
Control 3 Mary 9. I'm going to be in the center with some other officers here. We got a lot of wounded. We're sending them towards the Reno side, towards Hooters. We're going to need a couple of medical evacs in the center of the sound stage. Control. We just spoke with security at Mandalay Bay. They're saying they have shots fired on 29 and 32nd levels.
Control 176 easy. You're getting out-armored vehicles. I need to come by here. That first sign. We have about 10 civvies down here. You're not injured. We just need evac.
Control 3 Mary 19. We're coming out on the 32nd floor. Just about to get officer.
All you can see about 3 Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
Control 181 SE.
181 SE.
182 SE. We have a security officer also shot in the leg on the 32nd floor. He's standing by the elevator.
Control 3.
182 SE. We might need to split these channels. We're going to need a dedicated one for this 32nd floor, I think. He shot down the hallway and hit a security guard. And we have a 4-man team up here, and we have another element coming to us. So we're going to have about 8 on the 32nd floor. We will need the 29th floor. It sounds like it's confirmed there are at least 2 shooters with fully automatic weapons.
Control, do we want the lights in the stage left shut down? I have someone with me that can shut down the lights on the venue.
Control 715 Zebra. Get somebody into a camera room and see if we can get cameras watching that 29 and 32nd floor.
I have 43. We have a 4-man unit. We're going to be standing by at the bottom of Mandalay Bay. Trying to get some more rifles over here.
Control 176, aim easy. Why do you have traffic going northbound on the boulevard?
Control 3 Item 33. We are going to surveillance right now. We're inside of Mandalay. We'll advise you when we get there.
Control 167, come easy. Please advise all units to have their vehicles locked. People are going into it trying to grab shotguns.
All units, make sure your vehicles are locked. Citizens are trying to grab shotguns.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
Is CP going to be at South Central Area Command or Trop on the Boulevard? There's conflicting orders.
Control 224. Let's put the CP at South Central. We have logistics, and we have the ability to have shelter through the building.
Copy. And we have units staging the Boulevard in Tropicana.
Control 361. I need a unit to establish command. I'm pinned down with another officer in bad radio reception.
Copy. Is there a unit that can establish a command?
Control 3, Mary 9.
Very nice.
So there's still good traffic coming south on the Boulevard
184 SD.
Control 3 Mary 9.
There's multiple casualties, stage right on a concert floor. So if we get that fourth team in here, that'd be great. 176 easy. Please cut off traffic on northbound Boulevard.
We need the northbound Boulevard shut down.
186 going to Sunrise with one tourniquet.
36 please.
Control 350 WC2. I'm at the CP and it's at South Central.
Okay. Control CP. Please take all emergency or all EMS personnel. Please take all emergency personnel, EMS personnel, to gate 2B, or no, sorry, gate 4A and gate 5 for evac.
744, repeat the suspect description for everyone. 765, who's my unit to the north, blocking off the road?
Does anybody have a suspect description?
Control 224. Obviously, I'm en route to this. Captain Plummer is going to be at UMC. He's going to start getting an assessment over there. We're going to need a medical triage set up close to the CP when we can get evacs. And if we can get FD or medical liaison there now, we can go ahead and start setting that up.
224-656. FD is setting up a temporary triage area at the Boulevard in Tropicana on the southwest corner.
Control 765. Designate me one large vehicle right now. I'm going to meet them at just north of this event. I got an officer with a gunshot wound to the neck.
Okay. Can we invite you what number that is?
Tower Metro 5, or Control Metro 5, we're getting multiple reports from the Karen Tower now that there's multiple people running across the runways, the active runways.
Control K-9 6.
K-9 6. K-9 6.
I think we're good. Right now, they have no radio contact. 3 Mary 9, I'm in the center. We're sending people to Rio, to the back gate.
Can we advise who the IC is here for the South Central Command? Who is the IC?
We're in surveillance momentarily, if he's not already there.
Connor, I'm at South Central Area Command. I have multiple resources here. We are setting up IC here. Is that what we want to do? If so, I'm 800 IC for now. I'll run it from here.
800 IC, copy.
7 SC, just be advised, there are multiple trucks loading people, injured people behind the hospital. Just let them know.
Control 674 GC. About 3 minutes ago, a black dually unknown truck, looked like a Chevy, known occupied.
The IC.
We're in surveillance momentarily, if he's not already there.
Connor, I'm at South Central Area Command. I have multiple resources here. We are setting up IC here. Is that what we want to do? If so, I'm 800 IC for now. I'll run it from here.
800 IC, copy.
7 SC, just be advised, there are multiple trucks loading people, injured people behind the hospital. Just let them know.
Control 674 GC. About 3 minutes ago, a black dually unknown truck, looked like a Chevy, known occupied, ripped out of the parking lot east of Excalibur, heading south to the Delano. It was reported by several people and witnessed by me. Keep an eye on it.
Copy. Units be advised about black dually, possible Chevy was eastbound towards the Delano.
Control 765, alert all officers, do not respond to the east side of the boulevard
north of the Mandalay Bay Drive. This is not a position of advantage. We will be pinned down. The more officers that come over here, the more of us will be pinned down. On. Right over this wall.
Copy. All officers do not respond on the east side.
590K, we're clearing the 29th floor.
590K to 20.
I have a team at the convention center entrance. We're slowly moving into the casino. 590K, we're clearing the 29th floor. Sergeant Master, what's your call sign?
Control 69 Adam, we're inside the field. We have about 5 officers with us.
677 Victor, I'm on the 29th floor of Mandalay Bay with an element.
677 Victor, revise your location.
29th floor, Mandalay Bay, I have a 4-man element. 590K, we're moving up to floor 30, there's already a team on 29.
Key number 5620. Now we're at key number 5620. You're going to get open mic. Repeat. Units there, open mic.
Control 3, Mary 15. We have an 8-man element clearing the casino floor, and we have 1 SWAT unit moving up to the 32nd floor right now.
Control 167 SC, we just be advised, we have 1419 over here. We have the medical tent. 183 San Easy.
183 San Easy.
I have a rifle. I'm in an elevated position next to the medical tent at the Route 91 Harvest Festival. I can use 1 more rifle here for overwatch for the medical tent.
So, what are the units pinned down? Control 335Z.
335 Zebra.
Has anybody on the outside heard any further shots?
790, that's negative. We've been pinned down at Mandalay Bay Road and the Boulevard for about 15 minutes. We've not heard any shots in probably 10 to 15.
We're worried by one of our officers behind the station and out in the along the US.
I couldn't copy anything.
Control 367. I'm going to be known as 367 traffic. All right, need all the units that are handling the stopping the boulevard and off the freeways. I need them to be on South Central. We're going to handle that off of South Central.
Copy. Unit shutting down traffic.
20.
020. 020. Go ahead.
To the 32nd floor, just let that team be away then. Wrap it up.
I don't show 020 logged on.
Oh, 307 WC.
07 WC.
How many strike teams do we have in the Mandalay Bay? Control 3, Mary 15, I'm with a 4-man group. We're clearing the casino floor right now. 590K is on the 30th floor. There's 1 team on the 29th floor. I don't know their call sign. 157 SC, I've got a 5-man team on the casino floor. 3 Mary 14, 2-man unit into the hallway, covering the stairwell, 32nd floor. We're not a 5-man element. We're on the Mandalay Bay casino floor, east side.
Control 224, I've just arrived at South Central. Go ahead and change my call sign to 224 IC, and I need a unit in surveillance. Whatever their call sign is, I need them to have the last part, either surveillance or intel, so we know who they are.
590K, I do have a unit at the cameras, if he can come up on the radio.
Control Air 5, we've been able to clear all the lower roof. There are employees on the upper roof. And there's like a break area up there. The lower roofs, especially on the east side, have all been cleared.
3 out of 33 is the unit on cameras.
3 out of 33. There are 2 bodyguard units on the cameras. I'm on the 32nd floor with 677 Victor. We are clearing the west wing right now.
Control 720, I have 2 strike teams. We're bounding across the boulevard, making our way into Mandalay Bay on foot.
Control 590K, we started clearing just at the 29th floor and up. So the floors below that need to be cleaned up. We just moved up here based on the intel.
224, I see the CP is actually going to be the briefing room of South Central. We're going to go ahead and start converting this right now.
Control 765, we're trying to clear out the event still. We're pushing everyone to the east right now.
Control Mary 63, over by the Motel 6 by Tropicana. There's a white RV. I have pedestrians saying that the older white male in fatigues and a black bag went into the motorhome.
Control, can you repeat the radio traffic about the male going to the motorhome?
From is an older male with fatigues and a
63. He's in over on Tropicana in Motel 6. The older white male with fatigues and a black bag. Pedestrians say he came from that area of the shooting. He went into the motorhome. Can I get additional units? We're over by the medical facility right now. There's a bunch of AMR units.
Sam Easy 186, we're arrived at that intersection.
590K, we're moving.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I had a civilian take a patrol car. I need somebody over here at Giles and medical. I need medical.
Okay, we're moving up to 431.
Control 863. There's one WMA in black fatigues in a white RV off of Cobalt and Tropicana, south up.
Control 374, arrive over FD, the liaison there.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I need some more units here. I'm being overtaken by citizens trying to take patrol cars.
167 Tammy's, and what's your location?
170 SD, we have several casualties making their way out of the east entrance at gate 5. We're starting at Giles and Alibaba. Several casualties.
Copy 167 Sam Easy. Where are they trying to take the patrol cars from? What location?
Control 224, I see Gallows and Io.
Okay, can I just try to complete it off and it'll be fine? Okay.
182 SE, we believe it's the northernmost room on the 32nd floor. Unknown where on the 29th or anywhere in between. We believe it's the northernmost room on either side on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Control 8 Mary 63. We're going to put a shotgun facing the RV that the suspect is supposed to be in. It's going to be behind the Clark County Fire Department engine.
Is there a unit on that door in the hallway of floor 32?
Control 765, I need a couple officers to come help me push citizens out of the main stage. With several...
We need several officers to help push out of the main stage.
We have a lot of 419s in the main standing area inside the concert area. We're probably around 20 419s in here. Plus turn.
It's and then it's coming back on, dude.
Control 224, I see. Confirming I have casualties at Alibaba and Giles east of the Catholic Shrine, as well as in the Mandalay Bay. So we have 2 scenes.
224, I see.
224, 374, I'm over at FD Command over here. They're trying to send medical to Sundance and Boulevard for injured personnel. Send them or hold them.
896, whoever's out with the maintenance guy from the Mandalay Bay, we need the key for the elevator back at the main bank of elevators. We have a whole bunch of us that are waiting to go up.
This 335 Zebra. I need to know if we have that floor evacuated other than our suspects. We got snipers going up here soon, so I need to know if that's evac.
Well, that's going to be a negative. Nothing has been evac.
Copy that.
590K, we're still clearing floor 31. I need to know, is there a team actually on floor 32, or are they in the hallway?
Control 159, we're doing evacuations as we're working our way down the hallway. We're about 130.
That's floor 32.
We've cleared all the way up to 120.
Copy that. We're going to head up to you. We have one more wing on 31 to clear, and then we're going to come up the stairwell. I'll let you know before we come through a door, so we don't have a blue on blue.
Okay, I copy that. We have a bunch of team up here, so we're ready.
Control 186 SC, we are set up north of the Motel 6 on the northwest area.
Copy. Do you have enough units there?
6-5. We have several 419s in the main stage, and we're having trouble getting citizens to leave here. There's still out in the open at a target. I need a couple more officers to help me clear this area.
We need more.
167 got easy. I need some units at Reno and Tropicana. We might have a possible. I'm out. Sure, I need more units. I'm out here by myself.
Need more units to Reno and Tropicana. We have a possible.
Mary 63 at Reno and Trop. 1095, I have a 5-man team going to floor 2.
Please be advised there's a subject on the helipad.
5, did you copy? A 5-man team going to floor 2.
I copy. And 167 Sam Easy has a possible Reno and Tropicana. Is there anyone else out there with him?
Control 186, Sam Easy.
186 Sam Easy.
Okay, just FYI, we're posted on Cobalt, just north of the target RV at Tropicana. There's 2 of us here.
Come up.
Copy.
590K, 431 is clear. We're moving up to 32 with the other team.
Copy. Just be advised 590K is moving to floor 32. 183 Sam Easy. Do you have another unit with a rifle?
Control 167 Sam Easy. We're going out on a possible. Right on the side of Motel 6. There's 3 of us out here.
Very much.
590K, what's the target again?
Floor 32 in the most northern part.
Copy. Unit on floor 32, we're
It's possibly room 135.
unit on units on floor 32, 590K, we're coming up to you. Do you copy?
So 224. SWG is going to be the front parking lot of South Central. The CP is in the South Central, confirming the Mandalay Bay and Alibaba and Giles are the 2 shooting locations. Do we have a third?
Control 792, limiting entry to the theater, parking garage of Mandalay Bay.
Control 792, we are in House of Blues. Got 2 rifles. That's going to be our team's call sign.
751. Most of the casino floor up to the Delano has been cleared. We're still getting employees out, but my team's been through here for the last 25 minutes.
Team on floor 32, 590K. Do you copy it? We're making entry.
590K, repeat last 677 Victor.
Just let me know we're making entry on the floor 32, so when you see us coming.
Listen to me. You need to be careful of booby traps. Are you coming up the stairwell or are you coming up the elevator?
We're in the stairwell on the 300 side.
Stand by 1. Are you with the SWAT guy?
Negative.
Stand by right there. There's a SWAT officer on his way down to the stairwell. Wait for him.
Yeah, I'm with him.
720, I have a 12-man element entering from the east side of Mandalay Bay. 2 strike teams.
182 SE.
182 SE.
Have we confirmed with the Luxor that nobody heard shots over there? When we were down getting shot at, we wanted that checked.
We're calling now.
590K 677 Victor.
Go ahead.
Are you with the SWAT officer in the 300 stairwell?
Yeah, that's affirmative. We're back down on 31 and moving towards 135 down here.
Copy. We have the hallway and we're holding it. You have to let me know when you move.
Copy. We should be a floor below you. Do you need more resources up with you, or are you good?
Negative. We have the hallway contained, the room where the shots were fired from. It is contained right now. If you can avoid coming through those doors, please do.
Copy. If you have it, we will not come up through there. Confirming you do have a rifle with you, though, correct?
Copy. I have multiple rifles and plenty of officers. Just hold that stairwell, and we'll wait on the Zebra team for the plan.
Control, call David 201. I have 3 critical patients in my vehicle. I'll be taking them to Sunrise.
Is there any available vehicles to assist me with keeping traffic out of my way?
Is there any units that can assist PD 201?
24IC, I'm with FD. We have a ton of rescues that are available.
PD 201.
These rescues at FD just came and asked if I could throw them in my truck, that they need to go now.
Copy that. Go ahead and go. Control 020.
020.
I'm on floor 31. I've got a team with me. We're getting a hold at the stairs, just below 32. Repeat last traffic.
You're below room 432?
We are on 31. We are holding at the stairs that dump into 32.
Copy. Be advised, Zebra unit 431 holding at the stairs until floor 32.
744, we have a team on floor 2 right now.
744-792, we're going up to the second floor at the shops at Mandalay Bay. The shops at Mandalay Bay, we're coming up to the second floor, 744.
167 Sam, easy control.
Hey, we don't need any more units on floor 2 right now.
167 Sam, easy. I'm trying to confirm your code 4 out with a suspect.
Control PD 201. Just be advised, I'm now transporting 5. 5 critical to Sunrise. Please call and let them know I have 5 en route.
167 Sam, easy.
Control 224IC. We're going to start establishing certain roles. First, we're going to have a casualty collection point at Trop and the Boulevard. I will get you somebody to liaison with that here in just a moment, but Trop and the Boulevard is the casualty collection point. The next role we're going to assign is a containment. We're going to contain around Mandalay Bay. I will get you a lieutenant for that in just a moment.
224 IC 656. I am at the Boulevard and Trop. I can fill that position for you.
Copy that. Thank you, Sergeant.
IC 654 logged on. Where do you need me? 677 Victor 590K will right outside the door in the stairwell, just FYI.
Control 374. Medics are asking if they can go to Four Seasons, the Boulevard, or if they can have officers drive the vehicles that are there with injured civilians down to a safe area.
Control 367 staging. I have strike teams available. I need to know where I need to deploy them.
374. Medics are saying if there's any reports of civilians and vehicles that are injured at Four Seasons on the Boulevard, they can't get to them safely, but if officers can drive those vehicles to a safe area, they can service them. Control 374. Medics are asking if they can go to Four Seasons, the Boulevard, or if they can have officers drive the vehicles that are there with injured civilians down to a safe area.
Control 367 staging. I have strike teams available. I need to know where I need to deploy them.
374. Medics are saying if there's any reports of civilians and vehicles that are injured at Four Seasons on the Boulevard, they can't get to them safely, but if officers can drive those vehicles to a safe area, they can service them.
What's the location? What was the location of those injured people?
The reports are Four Seasons and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Control 792, we are near the sports book of Mandalay Bay. We had one male wearing a WMA, it looked like, maroon or black shirt. He didn't listen to us.
Copy.
In toward the Delano, if there's anybody in there.
Please be advised, white male, maroon or black shirt just walked back into the Delano, not listening to 792 from the sports book.
Control 051, whoever's up on the 32nd floor, I need to know how many security keys they have with them right now.
590K, can you advise how many keys you have?
I have security with me, one officer and about 8 officers with me in the stairwell, right outside the suspect.
Units be advised.
Victor, I have the hallway on the 32nd floor. I have the security manager with me.
How many keys do you have? That's all I need to know.
Units be advised, the subject possibly has a possible suspect pinned down at Industrial and Circus. Circus, if there's a unit, I can ATL on that.
I have one set of keys.
Control 10-4, we're going to have a lot of people self-transporting in pickup trucks and whatnot to the hospital. Can you advise the hospital?
Copy.
Control 765.
75.
Just confirming, we running this off the convention center, or are we on the 10-5?
I'm still on the channel.
Okay, just be advised that we have the artists that are on the bus
they're west of the stage break. Their manager is very adamant, and the actual citizens, the artists, do not want to exit the buses.
Confirm they do not want to exit the stage?
That's affirmed. We're going to try to figure out how we're going to exit them out, develop a route for them to get out the east end.
744, just reiterating, we have a team that's on the second floor of Mandalay Bay, and we're slowly working up.
Control 765. We should probably split the channel for this event and have got an active shooter team going through Mandalay Bay so they can have the radio.
Control 330.
330.
UMC is at capacity for victims unless it's life-threatening. UMC is at capacity.
Copy. All UMC advise do not transport to UMC unless life-threatening. I'm going to go to Valley.
Hey, that's fine.
Control 35 SE. We got possible reports of shots fired inside New York, New York.
Copy. UMC advise possible shots fired inside New York, New York.
Zebra 20 is at the end of the hall.
Zebra 20, rebase.
We are at the end of the hall. It's next to the target.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. There's a lot of background in here.
Control 1 out of 23. Somebody just walked up towards their patrol units just north of my location. On Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas Boulevard, northbound. Shirt off. I don't know if there's units over there or not.
Copy. We do have 415A at New York, New York.
20. That's us. Zebra 20. We are at the end of the hall. Next to the target.
Well, that traffic at New York, New York?
We're getting a 415A. The advisor was a shooter at the front desk. New York, New York. And everyone is in the kitchen. And Zebra 20 will be at the end of the hall near the target. 770.
Hey, citizens just advised me a vehicle, black Audi, in the valley of the Luxor, possibly has a 445. He said, has wires sticking out, so don't let any officers go through the valet of the Luxor.
Copy. Officers do not go to the valet of the Luxor. There's possibly a black vehicle with a 445. There's wires hanging out. 63, where's that location? The Luxor Valet.
41. We are getting people saying that there's someone at the New York, New York.
I'm right here on Tropicana, across from the New York, New York.
Control 654, made it to New York, New York. If a team wants to meet me there.
Sarge, 8 Mary 57, we're en route to you.
Copy. Meet in the North Valley, the South Valley, sir.
Control Zebra 20. We are at the end of the hall. We are going to be peeking out into the hallway. Those officers that are down the hall, you need to acknowledge so we don't have a crossfire.
Copy. Officers on the...
And we acknowledge. Go ahead.
Air 5, 182 SE.
Air 5's on another channel. What do you need?
Channel's Air 5 on.
SWAT's in place.
In reference to 415A at New York, they're advising the active shooters possibly coming down the escalator from New York, New York to Excalibur.
Control 341. We have any units down there?
There's a unit on the 415A at New York, New York. Advise officer on that separate 415A.
654. I'm in that area.
654.
Can you advise the air unit so that I can start looking for him over there?
Control 335 Zebra.
335 Zebra.
Yes, ma'am. I need to know where patrol is inside Mandalay Bay, where they are, so we can send our tactical teams to take those spots.
363, we are working on that right now.
335 Zebra 677 Victor. I have the hallway of the suspect room on the 32nd floor.
Control 790. I have 2 strike teams main valet entrance of Mandalay Bay on the casino floor and 1 on the 2nd floor.
792, I got my 8-man element. We are right in front of the sports book. We're going to be working our way to a theater that's right next to us. It's got 1,000 people inside and nobody watching it.
Control Avery 621.
Avery 621.
335 Zebra 20.
Control 363, do you have any updates on New York, New York?
Control 341 GC. I'm going to be in charge of all strike teams at Mandalay Bay. I'm headed down there right now to set up a CP at Mandalay Bay.
Copy. DMC advise.
5 Zebra 020. 335 Zebra 20.
186 SC. 186 SC, we got another TSW at Motel 6 with 3 shots.
Copy.
Control 656, I'm still on CCAS channel. Do we have a 415A at New York, New York?
It originally came in and said many subjects were down. There's one that came in at 23:06 hours, secondhand. It was there was a shooter at the front desk of New York, New York.
Can we talk to security there? Right outside the New York, New York.
And there's approximately 150 subjects sheltered in place inside the kitchen area there. And 2 shots were fired inside casino floor. And there's several subjects down at New York, Zoomanity. They're being taken towards apartment 63. 63.
Control 656, is that confirmed by security?
No answer, New York, security. 363. 363.
Send, if there's not already 2 strike teams en route, send 2 strike teams en route. They need to advise their call sign, and we need updates as soon as they get there to New York. Break.
Control 654, in valet, waiting on a strike team. Everything seems calm here, though.
363. The units that are en route to Luxor, I should have 2 strikes there. Tell them for this time.
You broke through that. I'm sorry. You have to revise.
654, 8 Mary Sergeant. Sergeant of Boston, where you at, sir? Advise on you. You're just like
Control 374, I'm at FD South Command, Russell on the Boulevard. When we have enough strike teams, we need some for force protection. Medical, keep sending units in.
Control 2060.
2060.
Okay. Whoever is responding to New York from the patrol side, I need somebody to get into the cameras to verify whether this is a diversion break. I have 3 Metro SWAT teams that are basically assembled. 2 are going up the tower. 1 is heading over to New York, so we don't completely split our forces. Break.
Okay, now I'm getting information of an active shooter at Tropicana.
Has advised bomb squad to deal with the issue over there at Luxor, reference the 445 device. And I've got FBI SWAT, Henderson SWAT, and North Las Vegas SWAT en route to our staging area.
It is be advised now there's an active shooter at the Tropicana.
Control 363, be advised, we're getting multiple calls of active shooters at multiple locations. May or may not be diversion, so officers are aware.
Control 654, entering New York with the strike team.
654.
648, David. I'm outside Tropicana. We're not hearing any 434s. This could be a diversion.
News be advised there's 70 civilians at the Sands Aviation hunkered down.
Control 363.
363.
If we're getting calls from people sheltered in place that are not injured, give them the instruction to remain sheltered in place. Break. Please assign somebody in there to keep track of where we have injured and are calling in. Control 8 Mary 63, I'm at that location where the shelters in place are where medical was previously staged.
8 Mary 63, what's your location?
5050 Koval, where there's shelter in place. We have multiple locations where we have people sheltered in place.
We have a bunch of ambulances on the south side of the Tropicana. Do they have Force Pro with them if there's a 415A at the Trop?
Reference to Tropicana, they're advising there was a Hispanic male, dark skin with an afro, unknown clothing with a backpack, that he squatted in the driveway of Hooters and looks like a suspect.
224, 208 at the DOC. Do you need more strike teams? I got other agencies calling.
I've tacked
4. If we have other agencies that have bodies available, have them come en route to our staging area, which is the front of South Central Area Command. It makes a study.
Copy.
Well, 363, we're also going to need a roll call of the folks that are inside of Mandalay as strike teams. I know we started, but we need to finish.
Okay, I'm going to need a roll call of the units inside the Mandalay and the strike teams.
790, I have 2 strike teams, 13 officers total, 2 sergeants.
All units, SWAT can utilize TAC 1. SWAT use TAC 1. It's now open.
724, I have a 4-man element, 29 floor, left side.
Control 020.
020, go ahead.
it and sit on the suspect's door. I need everybody in that hallway to be aware of it and get back. We need to pop this and see if we get any type of response from this guy to see if he's in here or if he's actually moved out somewhere else.
Copy. All units on the 32nd floor. SWAT has explosive breach. Everyone in the hallway needs to move back. All units move back.
Breach.
Control 765.
765.
As far as I know right now, everybody's being evacuated to the east break. I know at the east end of one of these roads, Mandalay Bay Drive or whatever, one of them goes into the airport. Have we made contact with anybody at the airport?
749.
Control, Sam, I 3. I just got reports of citizens shots just fired. 2 shots in the park area of New York, New York.
Copy. Agents to be advised, there's 2 shots fired in the park area of New York, New York. Now they're also saying one at Aria.
Control 654. So far, New York is clear. Negative shots fired. We will park area.
Copy.
206-335-0.
Control PD 201.
PD 201.
We have an influx of returning ambulances and rigs for transport. The casualty collection point at the Boulevard in Tropicana is clear. Is there any other casualty collection point they need to respond to?
Control 749.
749.
749. We're sending 2 teams in Excalibur right now, based on the earlier detail.
So we need 2 teams at Excalibur.
Just on the Boulevard of Tropicana, you got a Jeep that's coming up that way. It went through the roadblock of Cone heading eastbound on Tropicana at the Boulevard now. Looks like it's slowing down. Green color.
Control 374. I got medics reporting that they're getting shot at in Tropicana.
Tennessee Vice
4, we have a strike team available. Send them to the Tropicana.
We need a strike team to the Tropicana.
Already en route. Announce yourself if you're going there.
Control 020.
020.
We need the radio. We are clearing this road. We have 1 suspect dog.
CP, Marytown 1. We can head to the Trop if you need us. Control 374. Convention Center 25. Strike team already en route to the Tropicana.
And we need the air clear for Zebra 20. They have 1 suspect down inside the room. Zebra 20 has 1 suspect down inside the room.
644 PD and PD 91 inside Aria.
CP 585K.
Go ahead for CP.
Command strike team, also with a K9 unit assigned to me. We're going to operate off of my call sign. We're arrived at New York, New York. 166. We've made contact inside the Tropicana. They are reporting negative. Shots fired.
66.
792. I got my team. It's an 8-man element. We are at the Michael Jackson Theater. 1,000 people inside. We're going to protect this theater. Can you confirm location of suspect down, please?
Zebra 20 is saying there's 1 down inside the room.
Inside the what?
Inside the room at Mandalay Bay.
7 Victor. There's 1 down, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Is that room 135?
That's affirmative. 1 suspect down in 135, 432, Mandalay Bay. I have the floor.
Copy.
Control 316. Can you confirm that room number for me, please?
135, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Please, 13532. Is that correct?
32nd floor, room 135.
Control 644 PD. Reports of shots fired at the Aria appear unfounded at this time. There was a large crowd running, but nobody can say that they actually heard shots.
020. We have another explosive breach going on into an adjoining room. That's where we're at with the suite. The breach is going off here in about 5 seconds.
Copy. Be advised, another explosive breach going off bed 135, Mandalay Bay, room 432.
Control 656, we have reports of shots fired from the Tropicana Hotel.
D22, we are at the Tropicana. There is no shots fired here.
Shots fired at Tropicana. No shots fired at Tropicana. So is Aria negative for shots fired. Possibly
Do we have an update on New York, New York?
Inside was negative. They were checking the park area.
Talking to security now. They're saying they don't have any shots fired inside New York, New York.
They were checking the park area also near.
Excalibur's going to be code 4. We're going to need medical for 1 GSW victim inside the lobby area.
Control 020.
020.
We've got these 2 rooms secure. We've got 1 suspect down, multiple firearms. This is definitely the point where the firing into the car.
749, I need medical for the Excalibur to come up to the North Valet,
63, do we have an update on the potential device at Luxor?
Is there a unit out with a possible 445?
811, I'm out on the 445. We have a secure break. It's on a black Audi SUV, Adam Union 0027, newer model, Nevada.
The plate. 224 confirming that's the suspicious device.
Confirm. We have it locked down. We have everybody evacuated and cleared out.
Lock it down, hold it, and make sure it's just clear the area and do nothing further with it at this particular point.
Confirm. All of our officers are about 100 yards away.
Now we're getting shots. Reported 19 if you can re-advise, please. Students be advised, now we're getting shots fired at Caesars and the Bellagio.
The call sign that's at that room 32nd floor, please.
Zebra 20.
Go for Zebra 20.
And that.
Control 307 WC.
07 WC.
And we get confirmation as soon as possible from these additional hotels that are reporting shots fired.
We're making the phone calls now.
Control Zebra 20.
Zebra 20.
We do not need anybody else up on this floor, Blake. This room is clear. It has been cleared by front with explosive breaches. We also had one fire officer that did fire, negative injuries on anybody else. Just confirming, we have multiple firearms up here from where they were shooting out from. And we just have one suspect down at this point in time.
Zebra 20, 206 Zebra.
Go for it, go.
Can you come over to SWAT 1, please, and come up on the channel?
Affirmative.
Control 363. Do we have any updates on either Bellagio or Caesars? Do we have strike teams en route there?
5 Victor. We got reports of a guy with a gun here.
705 Victor, what's your location?
Right to Paris.
Copy.